YouTube fans, this is the Skull Clown.
Oh, hey guys. This is obviously the Scar Clown. I want to talk about my top 10 Disney movies. Um these could be any Disney movies, obviously Pixar movies too. So without further ado, here we go. And some of these have two movies with one number just to make time's sake, and because I don't want it to make it like 11 or 20. I mean, probably I will in the future, but now it's like, nah. Alright, number 10, Lion King and Wally. The reason I put get these things together, it's because I like these two movies. They're emotional, and a lot of people don't like Wally, but a lot of people love Lion King. Just love it to death. The way it is, it's awesome. Lion King is awesome. But Wally, something about Wally, I have to say this right now. People hate it. People might find it annoying. People might find it stupid. I like the movie. I do. But something about it got me emotional. It really did. Like, maybe it's because of the earth looks all bad and everything. I don't like to see that. I don't know. But, I felt more emotional when Wally kind of died. And I kind of felt more emotional when, he didn't remember anything, and Eve was trying to bring him back and everything. That little spark that happened, because Wally likes her and she doesn't like him until further on in the movie. So she likes him, but not like that, at least not yet. So I'm gonna put my sleeves up. Yeah, I kind of can relate to that movie. Not like the Earth and all that, but like boy meets girl. He just wants to talk to her and flirt with her, and he does messed up things because he loves her. I can understand that, and maybe that's why I like it. Hell, that's why I love Scott Pilgrim. So, alright, number 9, Toy Story 1 and 2. Now, I bet you guys are like, wait a minute, what about number 3? I have not watched number 3. Let me just say that right now. I bet you guys are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I haven't watched it because... Oh, fuck, it's hot in here. Alright, I haven't watched it because I'm trying to... go and get it on DVD. Eventually, it's been out on DVD for a long time, but I just haven't had the time to get it. So, there you go. What else is there? Okay. Like I said, Toy Story 1 and 2. Number 8, A Bug's Life. A lot of people don't know what that movie is. It's actually the second Pixar movie right after, Toy Story 1. And A Bug's Life, which was actually my first ever Pixar movie. Then I went to Toy Story, and then after that I heard about Toy Story 2, and then Monsters Inc. So you guys know. So yeah, I put it to number 8 because I like it, but I haven't seen it in a while. That's why I put these in a high number. So that's why. But I think it's okay. It's not terrible, and yeah, it's not good. It's like it's a Disney movie that you see once in a while. Number 7, Bambi. A lot of people cried when Bambi mom died. I say this right now. I did not cry when Bambi's mom died. I cried when Simba's dad died, but I didn't cry when Bambi's mom died. Cause you know what? Fuck that bitch. Yeah, I didn't felt nothing for Bambi's death, actually. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. But to tell you the truth, I didn't felt anything. Like, I didn't know. I just didn't feel anything. To tell you the truth, I didn't. When she died, I was like, move on with the movie then. Okay? Keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't care. Let's keep going. So yeah, that's how I feel about Bambi. I like the movie, beautiful, colorful, and everything, but Bambi's mom dead I really don't care for it. I mean, if it'd be even better if Bambi died in the movie. Ooh, that went that far. Sorry. Number 6, Monsters Inc. Um, this is actually not a bad movie. Um, I like monsters and everything. That's one of the reasons I watched it. I heard I heard that they were going to make a sequel, but now they were like, let's make a prequel. Let's see how they met. I kind of like that when people make movies how these people met and everything. Yes, but sometimes it doesn't work. But this movie hasn't come out yet. It comes out this year, I think, or next year. But we don't know. I like the first one with the little girl. She's so adorable, but a lot of people find her annoying. I kind of find her annoying sometimes, but not all the time. And the villain is it's not like, I mean, I like the villain in Wall-E and Lion King more than in Monsters Inc. And Bambi, you know who's the villain? Man. Yes, man. Man destroys everything. We always get blamed for all this shit, don't we? The forest is burned down. Whose fault is it? Man. The trees are down. I mean, the trees are on fire. Who did it? Man. I already said that already, I think. Yeah, the forest. Who killed the deer? Man. Who killed the rabbit? Man. Who killed Bambi's mother? Man. So, I mean, anyways, yeah, Monsters Inc. I didn't really care for the villain at all. I did care about the characters though, except for that spoiler alert, the spider villain. I kind of wish that he was the main focus of the villain, not that other lizard thing. You know, he should have just been a little villain, but whatever. You know. Number 5, and I know you guys are gonna love me for this. I know people that hate me right now because I said something about Bambi's mother and everything. You guys might love me right now because number 5 is A Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, A Nightmare Before Christmas is one of those great it's one of the greatest movies I ever saw in my whole life. It's one of my first stop animation movies I've watched when I was little. And ever since then, well, it's not my first. The other one was James and the Giant Peach. And then when I heard that the people that made this, I was like, okay. Watched it, loved it. Because of Halloween. I love Halloween humor. I love Halloween stuff. I love watching Halloween decorations. It's just everything. And then when it comes to Christmas, it's like, oh. I'm not saying Nightmare Before Christmas is, when I see the Christmas stuff, I don't go like, oh. At first I did. But the more I watched it, the more I appreciated more and more every time I watched Nightmare Before Christmas. And there was so much heads for one character. Jack Skellington had over probably 2,000 heads, maybe more than that, or less. I don't know. But the guy that played the voice for Jack Skellington did the movie Child's Play. The first Child's Play movie, yeah, he was the cop. He played Jack Skellington. That is fucking awesome. Doing a horror movie, then go to a Disney movie, that is fucking awesome. I love that. I love when Disney can get someone from a horror movie and bring them to Disney just to do a Disney movie. I love it. Thank you. Classic. Love it. Number 4, everybody's favorite, even mine. I love it so much. It has a special place in my heart, and it always will be. And that is Beauty and the Beast. A lot of people probably people are like, you love Beauty and the Beast, but you don't love Bambi. I like Bambi, but it's just, I like to make fun of it. But Beauty and the Beast, what can you say about it? I mean, through the whole movie, I wasn't emotional, but tears were just like running down my face. Noah didn't died. I haven't watched the movie in a while, so I don't think so. But it's a great movie. Highly recommend it if you're a Disney fan. Beauty and the Beast has been around for a very, very long time, and these Disney movies like Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella are not really for kids. Look at the Grimm fairy tales. The Cinderella one, when one of the ugly stepsisters are trying to put the glass slipper on them, they actually get a knife and scrape their own feet just to put a glass slipper on them so they can get married. They cut themselves. Damn. You know who? Okay. You know who gave them the knife? The stepmother. She gave them the knife so they can cut themselves. What the fuck? And the Little Mermaid, that's not a really fun, happy tale either. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, check it out on YouTube. It is just crazy. It's just fucking crazy. I haven't seen all of it, but I think there's a lot more with probably Hercules or Aladdin. I could be wrong, but those are the ones that I know. Alice in Wonderland, Little Mermaid, and Beauty and the Beast, and Cinderella, and Snow White. Oh my god, check out Snow White. You have to. Sleeping Beauty, check it too. Check it. You have to. Those two are the worst. They were a lot worse than Cinderella. I tell you that. I wish they made movies of those. Back then, those were the horror movies. I tell you that much. And that what makes me fall in love with these movies. These Disney movies. Disney actually takes these horror things and twists it around into a fantasy. It's just crazy. This should not it should not even happen, but it does. And I kind of love Disney for that. Getting something dark and mysterious. And The Hunchback of Notre Dame, that's not for kids either. Hell, I haven't watched the movie in a long time, but it's what I watched is wow. You know what time? Okay, the time is 11 something, but wow. Check those Grimm fairy tales out. Just put Grimm fairy tales and Cinderella. They had different names back then, but if you put Cinderella, they put it. But I tell you, Sleeping Beauty one is way worse, and so is Snow White. It's just wow. Once you hear it, you don't want to hear it again. I mean, I want to hear it again because it's so creepy and disgusting. I'm a sick bastard, okay? What can I do? Anyways, number 3, Lilo and Stitch. Now, a lot of people don't like this movie. A lot of people do. It's like a mixed emotions type thing. Me, I enjoyed it. I really do. I kind of wish there was more to the sisters than the alien. But what can you do? And I do like Stitch. I really do. I love Stitch. He's so adorable. It's kind of like an E.T. thing. This is Disney's own E.T. If Disney wanted to make their own E.T. movie, this is it. Lilo and Stitch. And I like it. I do kind of wish there was more to the sisters than the alien, but what can you do? And I do like the movie Stitch has a glitch when Stitch dies, and to tell you the truth, that was emotional, and I did cry. All right, hey, I'm fucking 19 years old and I'm crying over a Disney movie. That means Disney is doing something right. That tells me that. So. Number 2, Pinocchio and Aladdin. Let me start with Pinocchio. I think Pinocchio has a good fairy tale. I just haven't checked it. But Pinocchio back then, they had a couple of bad words in it. There was like a part when he was like, "You're an ass," and Pinocchio was like, "You do look like an ass." And they showed it on Disney Channel. I'm like, what? They actually, what? They actually said ass? And then and I heard that got in trouble for putting that on instead of like blocking or skipping it. So they put it on ABC Family. I heard it on ABC Family. I was like, wow, crazy, I'm actually glad Pinocchio said his bad words because, he's not this innocent boy. He likes to he's a troublemaker, yes, but does he mean it? No, he means well. And he's just a puppy. He wants to know things. And does he go to the wrong crowd? Yes. It's kind of like real life. Little kids go to a wrong crowd. They start doing stuff that they don't mean to and are not supposed to do. So, there you go. In Aladdin, like I said, I don't know if there's Grim Tales of Aladdin. I really doubt it. There probably is. I don't know. Maybe the genie has sex with Jasmine and killed her. I don't know. Or Jafar is the ruler of everything. I don't know. Check it out and comment below and tell me about it. I would love to know. I'll probably check it out after this video. And Aladdin is actually my first birthday, I think, or my second. One of those two. And ever since then, I've been liking Aladdin, and I saw the movie when I was a couple of years older. I loved it. I loved the Aladdin movie. And I still do. They still show it, and I still love it. Oh, by the way, I don't know what time is it. By the way, I want to mention this. Oh, it's still early. Why? It's almost the next day. It's almost Friday. But I want to say this. They showed Matilda again on ABC Family. What the fuck? Anyways. Aladdin, love it. Pinocchio, all these Disney movies, I love it. I really do. But the number one, I swear, this was, after Aladdin, this one was my first experience of horror. Horror, dark, gritty, all disturbed and everything, and nice, lovely, beautiful. The atmosphere and everything feels like you can touch it, grab it, and and number one in the number one Disney movie, one of my favorites of all time, is Fantasia. Not 2000, from 1940. This movie, my grandfather has it. I'm going to try to see if I can borrow it. It's on VHS, but I'm going to see if they have it on DVD. I'm pretty sure they do. But I have to say this. When I first watched Fantasia, my God, it was amazing. I was scared to death when the last one was Satan and everything. I was like, whoa. And then tits. I'm like, whoa, you don't see that in Disney anymore. I kind of wish they did that. And I think this is one of the reasons they don't show Fantasia in Disney anymore. I think they never did show Fantasia movie in Disney Channel. I don't know. And if they did, they probably put it on ABC Family and probably black the tits out, because Fantasia is more like for kinda Cartoon Network-ish, Adult Swim-ish. So maybe they can put it on maybe they can try to put it on Cartoon Network, and then when it goes, and then the time wastes, then it becomes Adult Swim, then they can show Satan, on it. Tell you the truth, that's my first experience of watching Satan, and scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Of course, that's gonna shit the shit out of you when you were a kid too. But when I grew up, I appreciate the movie more and more. It was just beautiful, and just the last part of the whole movie with Satan and everything is just fucking creepy as hell, and it's just fucking awesome. Fantasia is one of those it's a good movie, yes. Has all these little tiny shorts and puts them together into this. All right, next scene, this, and then next scene. There's a movie that's coming out. I think it's already out. I don't know. It's called The ABCs of Death. And 26 directors in 26 stories. It's basically going to be like Fantasia, but now musical is just horror and everything. So it's going to be some stuff that you like and some stuff that you won't. But I heard that's coming out in theaters on March 3rd, I believe, or March 8th. I think March 8th. So it'd probably be like, show it there for a few days or weeks, and that's it. Excuse me. And then probably comes out on DVD like 2 months after it comes out on DVD, on theaters. So I want to see that movie, and hopefully you guys can check that one out too. But anyways, these are my top 10 Disney movies, and Fantasia is one of the greatest and will always be one of my favorites Disney movies of all time. You can put freaking Mickey Mouse in the cover right there. I don't care. Once I see that poster, I know Satan himself is in that movie. Why did Disney did that? A lot of people have questions about it. But to me, I don't know what to think. So, yeah, I wasted my time here. So, see you guys.
This is the Skull Clown signing off. Have a nice day.